Tuned in to www.OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Broadcasting live from the east side of Los Angeles, worldwide. Every Thursday night, special weekly guests. They come to the east side to get interviewed. Why, I do not know. And they get lost, too, and shit.
Totally got lost today.
Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Meanie.
And I'm her friend, Anonymous.
So, Meanie and Anonymous. Meanie, what is it that you do that we're interviewing you for? That we are fortunate enough to have you here.
I'm a vandal.
A vandal.
I'm a vandal.
Not an artist, but a vandal.
Yeah, right now, well, you can say both because vandalizing and graffiti is art. Whether you look at it that way or not, it is art.
Where did the name come from?
It was given to me when I was younger.
Yeah, by who? And like, let's get into the whole little story behind it. You know.
I started writing when I was 12. I think I was like in 7th grade, and it was just around. Like I would see it. Like I was around the time I started ditching school, and like I would see it, and I just wanted to do it. I wanted to see my name up, and I was given a name by a friend that I had, and that's the name that I always wanted for myself, and that's what I stuck to.
And no shots at no one else or anybody else doing anything, but no website, no Instagram.
No.
Nothing of that nature. You ain't gonna, you know, and the meaning of a true vandal, I guess. You know what I mean? Definitely a smart move. At what age did you start, though? Like, what age are we talking about? 12?
So, yeah, at 12, I was given a name, and I started trying to, like, tag. It was just tags. And then around, I think, 14, around the age that I met her, that's when I actually started trying to bomb, you know, the bubble letters and trying to make my own style. So, yeah, around 14, I would say.
And what area did you grow up?
I was born in LA, and then I moved out towards the Valley, but my heart's in LA.
Definitely. And Anonymous. Are you the manager?
I am.
Press?
I manage this right here. You know?
She said this. This is an entity. Now, what's your just homies or?
Yeah, she's my best friend.
Yeah.
Best friend.
Best friends.
So with that, are you out there with her too, or?
She does. She gets out there with me.
Yeah. No painting, none of that. You know, I'm good.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Because I'm a mother, and
Okay.
I don't know. I just never liked it, even when we were
Hold
younger.
the mic up. Hold the mic up.
Oh,
Yeah,
even when we were younger, I never was ever into that. Like I was always just like at first. Before I would be like, "Why are you doing it?" You know, like, and then I would be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go look and, you know, see if no cops get you. You don't get arrested as a kid, you know."
Yeah.
And
I mean, nobody really messes with us because, I mean, we don't look like, you know, I don't think we look suspicious.
So as a friend, like, do you feel, because you're out there with her, you're condoning it? Do you agree with vandalism? Not being a vandal, like, we have a different perspective, you know what I mean? Especially
no, definitely. I do agree with it. I'm fine with it, you know. I'm not against it at all, or else I would be, you know, on her ass. And I wouldn't even be here. But,
yeah, of course.
But I do agree with it. I do like what she does because, you know, she's gotten better at it over the years, and she's a really good artist. But, you know, I still worry.
Of course.
As a mother?
Yeah, as a mother, I worry.
Yeah. You're not her mother.
No. I act like it, though. I do act like it.
-1.
Right. And no cruise, though, right?
No cruise.
Why no cruise, though? What's up?
Like I told you earlier, I'm selfish, I guess. I want to see my name up, and like I don't with cruise. I feel like it's a bunch of drama, you know, and I'm not about drama. I want to just put my name out there and just see my name up. Me.
With that, but you were talking off there too. But you do plan it, and as your friend said, Anonymous, is that you do plan to go into piecing, but at this part of your quote unquote like career, at this point you're saying no, I have to do 5 to 10 more years of bombing.
Yeah. I've tried piecing, you know, like sketching out stuff, but I just don't have the patience, and it's easier for me to just bomb and do something a little bit more simple. I'll throw colors in there, details, but piecing so far, you know, I guess it'll come eventually.
It'll come, but
yeah.
it is something. So then you do, for lack of a better word, look to go like legit, right? Like
yeah, eventually, like I said, 5 to 10 years from now, then maybe I'll look into making some money out of it. And I don't see it as selling out, because I feel like why are you gonna stay stuck in the streets? Like, why you gonna do that when you could get so much more out of it?
definitely, like I said, that's a good thing to know, is that, you know what I mean, that you do see that progression coming. But 5 to 10 is a long time.
Yeah, I still want to do a lot of bombing. I still want to do a lot of vandalism.
With that though, on some real shit, you know what I mean? Is it art or is it the ego? Like, honestly, anybody that does graffiti has a fucking ego. Like,
yeah,
because you're not drawing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something on there, you're putting your name.
Yeah. I think it definitely is ego, unless you talk to somebody that tells you like, oh no, I just do it for the art and I don't care if people see me up. Like, I like people seeing me up, and I like getting props, and I like, just getting out there.
Yeah.
And in the long run, it's art, and I love art. I've always have since I was freaking 3 in the coloring books.
Is there a graph scene and codes within?
A graph scene?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely there is.
And what is the graph scene? Like, on some real shit.
On some real shit, I see it as a bunch of gossip. A bunch of people just running around, unless you keep to yourself. That's what I try to do. I try to keep to myself. I don't try to go out writing with too many different writers. It's just not my thing. Yeah, it's just.
You were saying too earlier, everybody knows each other.
Yeah, unfortunately, everybody knows who
What's
you
unfortunate
are.
about that, though? I mean,
it is. I mean, even if you try not to, like, especially being a girl, like, you just catch attention, whether you like it or not. And
so if, like, let's say, like, 14-year-old kid or somebody walks up and wants you to hit the book, will you hit the book, or is like, that's not me?
No, I will. I'm not gonna be an asshole.
Oh, so you will, though. I mean, at least on that, like, all right, because they know, or just.
Yeah, no, I'll hit their book. I like books.
With that, how about codes? Any codes you know what I mean, or rules within that you live by from graph?
Rules. I guess it all comes with respect. I don't hit a church. I won't hit a church. I won't hit somebody's car unless I don't like them. Or a house. Just the basics.
So I mean, you have spots that rock and are still rocking, you know what I mean? And it sounds cheesy as fuck, but like, how do you pick the spots? You know what I mean? Like, everybody, come on, it's LA, everybody, their mother, sister, cousins, everybody's a fucking writer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But an artist like you could stick out within that, so what is making you different from the rest of everybody else that, you know what I mean?
It's making me different. I think the way you put yourself out there, the way you carry yourself makes yourself different. Yeah. Maybe the people can't see your spots or don't know you can't see that, but I mean, even the spots you catch sometimes tell a lot about you.
Yeah. Do you see now that, you know what I'm saying, that you have been putting in work, do you see like people coming at you on the graph tip? Like, the gossip is the fucking gossip.
Yeah.
That is what it is. But like, even just like getting capped, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, usually I don't have a problem with getting capped. Honestly, I don't, like, except if it's like yards, but I mean, that doesn't really bother me. Yards are yards. Practice doesn't really matter. If you cap me at a spot where there's more space, or you didn't have to catch that spot, then I'm gonna definitely cap you back and keep capping you, because I'm gonna be the last one on that spot.
Do you find having to do that more now, or?
I have a couple of times, but like I said, it's not really a problem to me. Usually my spots will stay there and get respect. So
word up. We know that you have the canvas, you're gonna take that route within 5 to 10 years. You still have a lot of bombing. Yes. Don't get it twisted. Everybody out there like, that's it, she retired, that's why she went on OG Husky Radio and shit. But will you stop? Like, that's it, like, this is the day I'm just gonna, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely will. Like I said, I want to expand it, and maybe even learn to do like, legit oil painting, or just painting, just like be able to sell to like some rich ass people, yeah.
Definitely. Once again, tune in to www.OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. We got Meanie in the spot. Meanie.
My favorite letters.
You can't follow her on Instagram. You can't go to her website. You can't be her friend on Facebook, because she don't have none of that shit. Because she's a vandal, and she knows she's smart in what she's doing. You know what I mean? That's, like I said off there. That's a good sign. You know what I mean? When you're you're in here and doing stuff like that. And of course, and the reason why I'm addressing that because I already off the chat, they want contact info, and you know what I mean. No contact info.
If you know about it, you know about it. If you don't, you don't.
Definitely. OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. What's the longest you've been on a spot? Like, was it a billboard? You know what I mean? And how long were you there? Like, we're just like, damn, this shit's taking way too long.
Yeah, usually the spots are quick, but like I said, like once I was on a billboard and I was there maybe for like 45 minutes to an hour, and that felt like forever, I guess, because you're up there, and like I kept on having to go to like the back of the billboard and hiding till like the worker went away from the parking lot. Then I came back, finished it, but yeah, that felt like forever.
Word up. OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Wow, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
So 12 years old. Damn, well, nah, I ain't even gonna, because I want to get like just a time frame. Okay, let's put it this way, because I'm not trying to burn nobody.
Okay.
Is it longer than 10 years that you've been doing it?
A little tiny bit less.
Okay, perfect. No, I just kind of want to get like a little time span, because the spots that you have rocking and shit. So that way, anybody that's trying to follow her, that makes her, according to this interview, like 88 years old. So we'll do the math for all you motherfuckers out there, like trying to put all that shit together. You know what I mean?
And like I've been in the game for a while, but like my problem was always that my parents always worry about their little girl, and like they never let me out, so I would have to sneak out, make up a story, like, and I always respected them because it's just not me to disrespect my parents, you know. So like as I grew older, then I decided like, all right, I'm gonna start, you know, doing my own thing, and I'm gonna just try to ignore the rules.
But then even with that, as you get older, like more of the responsibility is on you, and if you still choose to do that, that's what we do this for. Like,
yeah,
people always want to
definitely
know like what they're up against, like, well, why is she doing this, or
yeah,
he or she or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not even about your like law's gonna make it, or we give you a legal spot. Like,
yeah.
No, this is so why do you do it then?
Why do I do it? I
Yeah.
do it for me. I do it for me. I do it for the love of art, for the love of graffiti, for the love of seeing my name up, for the love of people giving me props. I do it for everyone that wants me to do it.
I ain't gonna lie, she said earlier for the fans.
She did, huh? She did.
See, I'm not lying, right?
For my fans.
So who are the Meanie fans, eh?
And if I don't know, whoever wants to join the Meanie fan club.
So you're the president of the fan club too, then?
Yes, I am. I'm the manager.
I'm
the manager of
the
everything.
fan club.
You know?
Once
If you want to join the club. Oh wait, I'm anonymous. I can't even let you know.
No info. We can't do that
No
shit.
info.
One last question before we cut out. Why did you agree to do this interview knowing that, like, you know what I mean? If this is what your profession, this is what you do, like, you know what I mean? Why did you agree to do the interview?
Like I said, I wanted to give a piece of my mind and how I see graph, and you know everything. I just wanted to give a piece of my mind.
Yeah. With that too, with like just with the piece of your mind, with the graph scene, that's why you still the one, or you're not even trying to get in all that shit.
Yeah, I'm not. I feel like I said, you know, like it's a bunch of drama, especially when you're a girl. It's hard to trust people, and you probably shouldn't. It's easier to just stick to yourself and do your own thing.
You think it's safe to say, like, does it, without going into too much, does it cross over? Or the way you look at it is like, it's not even crossing over. My paint is my fucking paint, and if you cap me, you cap me. I'm gonna go back and cap you, like.
Yeah.
Or does it eventually have to escalate? Is that just the nature of the scene or of graph, or how do you see it?
Usually it should just be capping. You know, I'll cap you back, but it'll escalate sometimes. And
Is that just the nature of it? Like when you get into art, like what other fucking artist is like, okay, I gotta fucking go over because they went over my art in a gallery, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like where the fuck did we come up with all this shit?
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking dope. Like, no, I'm gonna fucking top it, or I'm gonna get my tag over it.
I guess it's just if you feel disrespected, and if I feel disrespected, I'm gonna come back and retaliate.
Yeah. But that's just. But for the most part, pain is pain.
Yeah, pain
And
is
that's
pain. My love.
Thank you for coming through. Any shout outs before we cut out and shit?
Shout out to my manager right here.
that just got the title, huh? You walk in here, you get titles and shit.
Shout out to my parents. Love them. And shout out to that one person that's always been there. You know who you are. And that's about
thanks,
it.
Man. Good looking.
And shout out to everybody that's watching this and everybody that loves me.
To all the
I love
Meanie
you
fans.
back.
All the Meanie fans and shit. No, but on some real, appreciate everything you do for the art. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people willing to do it to the level that you do, and that's why we do this for. Is like,
For sure.
you have the outlet. You know what I mean? And in 5 to 10 years, when they look in the archives and be like, "Oh, I seen her up," or "Nah," like they could look at this archive and be like, "No, she was out there doing it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And thank you very much.
Thank you
once
for
again.
having me.
No, we already know. OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Thank you guys for tuning in every Thursday night, live with DJ Top Rank, live from East Los Angeles. OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Peace.